Hello, my name is Sanam Shahi and my student ID is 1083770. Today I will be presenting how I have demonstrated the Australian professional standards for teacher during my professional placements. During my placement, I worked with children from birth to 5 years, including both infant, toddler and preschool settings. This gave me valuable experience in understanding how children grow, learn, and develop across different developmental stages. Through this experience, I was able to connect my practical teaching with the Australian professional standards for teachers and apply theoretical knowledge into real teaching practice. We sincerely honor the traditional custodians of the land where we gather today. We acknowledge elder, past, present, and emerging, and extend that regard to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Now I will talk about Standard 1, which is knowing students and how they learn. First, Focus Area 1.1 focuses on children's physical, social, and intellectual development. My first artifact is an observation of child during an art activity. The child explored materials, used gadgets, and engaged in problem solving. This demonstrates how children develop through play and hands-on experiences. I noticed that both toddlers and preschools children showed curiosity and engagement when given opportunities to explore freely. This reflects developmental theories such as Piaget, where children actively construct knowledge through interaction with their environment. Now moving to Focus Area 1.2, which focus on understanding how students learn. My second artifact is a Focus Child Report. This allowed me to analyze the child's strengths, interests, and developmental progress in more depth. It also helped me recognize that each child learns differently and requires individual support. Through this process, I was able to plan learning experiences that were meaningful and developmentally appropriate. In the future, I will continue using observation and assessment to understand children's learning and apply differentiate strategies to support diverse learners actively. Now I will talk about Standard 2, which is knowing the content and how to teach it. Focus Area 2.1 focuses on content and teaching strategies. My first artifact is a learning experience plan. In this plan, I use teaching strategies such as modeling and scaffolding to support children's learning. I adapted these strategies depending on the age group, as younger children required more guidance while older children were able to work more independently. This shows my ability to apply developmentally appropriate teaching practices. Next, Focus Area 2.5 focuses on literacy and numeracy strategies. My second artifact is a group time reflection. During this activity, I supported children language development through shared reading. I use questioning, repetition, and vocabulary extension to encourage communication and participation. This aligns with Vygotsky theory, which emphasizes the importance of social interaction in learning. In the future, I will continue to use a variety of teaching strategies and adapt them to meet children's developmental needs and learning styles. Now I will talk about Standard 3, which is planning and implementing effective teaching and learning. Focuses Area 3.2 focuses on planning and structuring learning. My first artifact is a learning experience plan. This shows how I plan structured activities with clear goals, learning outcomes, and teaching strategies. I carefully consider children interests and development labels were designing the activity. This helped ensure that the learning experience was engaging and meaningful for all children. Next, Focus Area 3.6 focuses on evaluating teaching. My second artifact is my weekly reflection. Through reflection, I evaluated what worked well and what could be improved. This process helped me understanding how to adjust my teaching strategies and improve future learning experiences. In the future, I will continue to reflect on my teaching practice and use feedback to improve my planning and implementation. Now I will talk about Standard 4, which is creating safe and supportive learning environments. Focus area 4.1 focuses on supporting participation. My first artifact is a sensory play observation. Children were actively engaged and confidently explore materials. This shows that the environment was safe, supportive, and encouraging participation. I noticed that when children feel secure, they are more likely to engage and interact positively with their surroundings. Next, focus area 4.4 focuses on maintaining safety. My second artifact is my risk management and supervision poster. It outlines strategies such as active supervision, hazard identification, and maintaining safe routines. This is especially important when working with younger children as they require closer supervision and support. In the future, I will continue to create safe, inclusive environments that support children's well-being, participation, and learning. Now I will talk about Standard 5, which is assessment, feedback, and reporting on student learning. First, focus area 5.1 focuses on assessing student learning. My first artifact is an observation where I assess children's learning and link it to EYLF outcomes. Through this process, I was able to identify children's developmental progress and understand their learning needs. I also noticed that assessment looks different across age group as younger children require more observation-based assessment while older children show more structured skills. This meets ASPT 5.1 because I use assessment to guide my teaching decisions. Next, focus area 5.2 focuses on providing feedback to support learning. My second artifact is a focused child report where I analyze children's strengths, progress, and area for improvement. This helped me provide meaningful feedback that supports children's confidence and encourage further learning. I also understand that feedback in early childhood often given through interaction and encouragement rather than formal methods. This meets APST 5.2. In the future, I will continue to use a variety of assessment strategies and provide meaningful developmentally appropriate feedback to support children's learning and growth. Now I will talk about Standard 6, which is engaging in professional learning. First, focus area 6.1 focuses on identifying and planning professional learning needs. My first artifact is my weekly reflection. Through reflection, I was able to identify my strengths and areas for improvement. It helped me become more aware of my teaching practices and understand where I need to grow. I also realized that working with different age groups require different teaching approaches. This meets ASPT 6.1 as I identify my professional learning needs. Next, focus area 6.3 focuses on engaging with colleagues and improving practice. My second artifact is my SMART goals. The SMART goals help me set clear, achievable targets for improving my teaching skills. They also help me stay focused and track my progress during placement. I use feedback from my mentor to improve my practice. This meets APST 6.3. In the future, I will continue to engage in professional learning through reflection, feedback, and collaboration with colleagues to improve my teaching practice. Now I will talk about Standard 7, which is professional engagement. First, focus area 7.1 focuses on meeting professional ethics and responsibilities. My first artifact is a report. This demonstrates professional responsibility through accurate documentation and maintaining confidentiality. I ensure that children information was handled carefully and respectfully. This is important in early childhood setting to build trust with families and colleagues. This meet APST 7.1. Next, focus area 7.3 focuses on engaging with parents and carers. My second artifact is my reflection on communication. Through this, I understood the importance of building positive relationship with families. I noticed that communication varies depending on the child's age and family involvement, but it's always important to keep family informed and involved in their child's learning. This meets APST 7.3. In the future, I will continue to build strong, respectful relationships with families and colleagues to support children's learning and development. Here are my references for this presentation. Thank you.